Are you looking to get an 8-speed swap into one of your cars, whether it's an 8HP70 or an 8HP90? You're going to want to watch this video. Hey everybody, David here with US Car Tool, and I'm going over another product with you guys that is something that's really growing very popular in this industry right now, and that's the 8-speed swaps, whether that's 8HP70 or the 8HP90. Really popular swaps going on. They're going in drift cars, street cars, race cars, track cars, all sorts of applications. I have one in my personal car as well. Now, people are putting them behind LSs now. They're putting them behind 2JZs. Obviously, they came already behind the Gen3 Hemi. And well, what we have for you to help you with this 8-speed swap stuff is a mock-up block. Just like our Gen3 Hemi here, we have a mock-up block for the 8HP70 and the 8HP90, and this is pretty much what it looks like. Now, the part number for this is USCT 7M2096. So we have it all laid out here on a bench for you to see. We have the main splines, the supports. Now this is basically built for every single high point that's possible on the transmission to make sure that there's no clearance problems with your project car. So with that being said, we have all of these edges, which are going to be the outside of the casing. We have our bell housing brackets here and everything, and this will bolt up just like any of the other 8HPs. Now in our kit is supplied with all the hardware necessary. We even have a yoke to mount to the back of this transmission mock-up block as well. Now if you go to uscartool.com, that's where you're going to find this product available. We also have all the instructions, but in case you can't find the instructions, that's what this video is going to be for. We're going to start off by putting the bell housing pieces together. Here's our right and here's our left. So we have our bell housing laid out. We have our main spline, which is going to go down top, like so. It also states that it's at the top here. We also provide a handle for you to pick it up after the transmission is fully assembled. This piece here is going to be at the bottom. It's going to bolt on like so as well, and then we'll tie everything together later. Okay, so next up, we're going to install these two pieces right here. These will act as the back of the transmission. They will bolt onto the two holes right here as such. And they will look like one piece when they're all together, like so. Now with that installed there, this is what the back side of it will look like. You notice I did not put in the middle one here. That's because we're going to have more cross members and splines go up this side, which we like to leave that loose so that way they can tie in there as well. So up next is the side splines. We have the grooves here, so that way all of our sections and our high points, which are going to be these sections, can mount in the correct position. All of our parts and pieces say the part number and what side they're for. So this is the right side spine for this transmission. And then we're going to move on to the other side, which is our left one, which is also written on the side of it. Now earlier, if you remember, I said I left the bolt out of the middle. Well, that's because that bolt needs to go through all three of these pieces now, which we can do. Okay, so now we have our sides mounted, our top and our bottom, and our bell housing built. Next up, we're going to build the sections that go on the side here. These are going to fit into the side, something along those lines. It'll bolt to the top and the bottom, and it'll slide into that groove. These are also numbered in the order that they go in, and left and right side. Now we have the whole transmission body assembled. We're actually able to bolt on a simulated yoke on the back of this as well, which is all of these pieces that we have here combined, which we can go ahead and install now. To assemble it, we're going to go ahead and use this piece here, matched up with these brackets, and that's going to extend onto the back of this transmission. Now that we have our basically main part of our yoke built, we're going ahead and mount this onto the back side of the transmission as well. Now that that piece is on there, this section can bolt onto there as well. And there we have it. The 8HP90 is fully assembled as a mock-up block. You can test fit this along the lines of your Gen 3 Hemi, which is what it works perfectly for. This will actually mock up to the back of this block. You can put it on your LS. You can make sure it fits in your car. If you need any tunnel modifications, all of these splines here are all the indicators of the highest point on the transmission, so you know when you test fit your 8-speed, everything is going to fit. We also included provisions into this for your transmission cooler lines, so when you have this mocked up in your car, you can get an idea where you want your lines to come out of it and route for your cooler. Also, on the back of the yoke section, there's multiple different patterns, so different yokes on different 8 speeds. We also included mounting positions for the mount as well. Now here's an example of our Gen 3 Hemi mock-up block sitting next to the 8HP70 block. These two will actually bolt directly together. All the bell housing bolts mock up and line up perfectly fine. Now the 8HP70 and our Gen 3 Hemi mock-up blocks here, they're all made out of aluminum. You can see just how easy these things are to pick up and lift and move around. Thank you again for watching this. Hopefully this will help you out on your 8-speed swap. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. You can contact us at www.uscartool.com, USCT Motorsports on all our social media.